All right, so we did all the upper trim work on the ceiling in the bedroom, and then I'm gonna start working on the living room, kitchen area, and the bump out. And so don't have enough already stained, and so we'll definitely need to stain these up to get that done. And hopefully I'll have enough here to do at least the main room, maybe not the bump out, but then I do have one little stack here of shorter pieces. So hopefully that'll supplement it enough to where I can get the bump out in the living room done, kitchen area as well. And yeah, we're just staining it with this gelled stain. It's basically stain that's thickened up so it's not, liquid. Keeps the color a little more uniform, I hear, but this is a good brand. And I got this stuff from the Habitat store for like $12 a jar. And at the store, woodworking store, I think they're, at least double that, if not more. So we're doing, what was that, dark mahogany? Yeah, dark mahogany. Hopefully I have enough to finish these. I might have another small jar, hopefully a tall jar, about this size, but that's not the same color. So if I run out, hopefully I'll have enough to at least do the, the living room and the kitchen and the bump out in this darker color. And if I don't have more, then we'll use the slightly lighter color in the other bedrooms. So, if it's separated by a bedroom, you won't notice the difference. But yeah, and then hopefully I have enough here to do the living room section area, because this is the wider 2x4s, because I think I'm out of these old growth 2x4s. So I might have to use some newer stock 2x4s that are thinner. So, I mean, I can find some of this old growth stuff. Might just have to pay for it, unlike just doing elbow grease and denailing and deconstructing to get these. But we shall see at some other point. But for now, we're just doing this, and I'm just wiping it on with the rag, and it worked out before. And then I'll let it dry, and then we'll put a coat of lacquer on top, or water-based, lacquer. So anyway, there we go, and I'll do that off camera. All right, so we got the longer pieces stained up, and then I got most of my shorter pieces stained up here as well. I do have a little stash right here of just that's my emergency inventory in case I don't get the whole room done with what I have. Then I'll know that I have a little bit left in the tank, even though it doesn't really matter. It's all psychological anyway, because if I run out, I run out, and if I don't, I don't. But anyway, so I was saying I was going to lacquer, finish them clear, but this is what I meant, just polyurethane. I'm going with the satin finish and not like a glossy finish, because I don't want it to be all, shiny up there, but at least a little bit. So that's why we went with that, or going with the satin one. So anyway, we'll get to work on that, and we'll show you when we're done. Well, all right. Yeah, this video started off a little different with my commentary there. Didn't get a proper introduction, but that's just how it goes sometimes when you're just a rookie video person here, so not a professional. But anyway, so let's go. We're going on the just getting these trim pieces put up in the living room here to try to clean up the seams and whatnot, or hide the seams and just make it look a little nicer like we did back in the bedroom. So yeah, just have to put the trim pieces up there, figure out where it meets a roof truss, go mark it, cut it, and then put it up proper. And using my fancy dancy Lays Goo laser leveler that they gave me a while back, so still using it, loving it. It's a pretty cool little piece of machinery there. Yeah, just I did center the wood panels, made it so they sit center in the room, so where the outer edges, are the same on both, over on this side of the room and on the other side. Leaves a little, unfortunately it didn't match up with the walls. Had to put a little piece in there that's like 6 inches wide, but so we have to have a double layer of trim there, because this is the one that sits in on the 6-inch mark-ish, and then later we'll put one up against the wall. But that's just how it goes in these old homes. And then yeah, someday I'm not sure if I want to make those kitchen cabinets touch the ceiling, go all the way up. But for now, they sit a little bit lower, and I can put stuff on, knickknacks on top, even though I kind of want to be a minimalist in my design. Not just to have stuff everywhere, but yeah, maybe we'll put special things up there. But anyway, yeah, I got through all of this with the trim I had on hand. I think I have enough to do the bump out when it comes time. maybe enough to do, going up against the wall where the mud hasn't been done yet, but we shall see. Yeah, and this laser level is super critical in these, cross pattern ones, because you might have a gap, where two pieces of ceiling panels meet, but then two gaps where there's not. So you don't know where the trim needs to be to make it straight. So yeah, these laser levels are awesome. So if you don't have one, get you one. Anyway, short video today, and we'll just explain what happened. All right, there we go. Got this one part of the ceiling done for the most part. I'm gonna wait to do the sections where it meets the wall and the ceiling there till after I do the mudding and the finishing on that. Went down to the end of the hall here, but I still have to do the sideways piece and up against the cabinets and the laundry there. Didn't do the bump out yet because I'm going to wait till I finish the drywall mudding there as well before I bother with that. And I did just pick up a box of the green all-purpose joint compound, so we'll start working on that. Yeah, I think this turned out pretty well. There's a few sections, like right here, you can almost see where the paneling has a little bow to it, but otherwise all the other spots kind of leveled it all out. It's not a mansion, so it's not perfect, but I think it's pretty good. So anyway, short, quick video today. Just wanted to give you an update on this, and we'll continue on to the next part of the project. So thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.